Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you some places around Rock Hill that are like historical or just I think cool or whatever. So show you around my little hometown. But I'm currently at Riverwalk, which is over beside the Catawba River. And right where I'm walking right now was completely flooded. I would be completely underwater right now during Hurricane Helene. So not that long ago, and they actually had to replace this book case right here, bookshelf, whatever. So here you can kind of see how high the water got, just like with the trash and the bushes and the debris and stuff. Right through here. And it actually like took all this grass down here too when it came through. I was trying to find like a tree that had like a mark on it or something from like the water, but the water's not too muddy here. It's murky, but it's not like muddy. But there's nothing really telling how high it got exactly. Oh, the sun feels amazing. But yeah, this is Catawba River through here, and a lot of people will start way back up yonder where I was when I first started the video, and they'll come all the way down here, and it'll take you to a park called Landsberg Canal State Park, and that's a whole history lesson in itself. I'll probably eventually do a video on that. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do an all-day canoe session or kayak session, then yeah, and it's a popular place to go in May, June, somewhere in there, when the spider lilies bloom. That's really popular. So here's a little history on the Carhartt mansion ruins. The people who actually founded the Detroit company that we all know as Carhartt today. So I'll let you pause it and read it, and that's got a little bit more on the other side. So I'm actually going to take y'all to the ruins of their mansion that they used to have out here. So I got a little bit more ways to walk. And I'll see y'all when we get there. Well, I made it to the ruins. You're probably going to see some mountain bikers come by because this is a mountain biking trail that rides right through here. And I think they got a competition or something going on. A race, not a competition. True story, this is my first time ever out here. Steps leading up. And don't ask me what these rooms are. I can tell you, I know that the bathroom is over where the green tile is, right over there. And that clearly was probably like the living area and stuff, because that's definitely a chimney. I think they got a race going on. Oh my gosh. And I have watched videos on this place, but some of it they're not even sure, so. Or some of the ones that I have watched. I hate when people like graffiti and stuff. Oh, that makes me so mad. It's like, I hate when people mess with like historical stuff. It frustrates me. Anyway. I don't know. I don't know what this could have been, but yeah, I just really wanted to come show y'all. I think it's cool that this piece of history, you know, a very popular clothing item, the creators actually had a mansion here. That's so cool. I wish some of it was still like upright and everything. I think it'd be cool. You could actually tell a little bit more about what it was. But I feel pretty sure this was maybe the kitchen area right in here, just based off looking at these two pieces, kind of thing. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I need to do more history and like history. I need to do more research on it so I can kind of figure out things. But yeah, super neat. But I want to get some pictures before I leave because I know I've been here all my life in Rock Hill and I've never been here. How crazy is that? But people always tell me, oh, like I would just never see it. And they were like, yeah, you need to go like up there. It's right where the mountain bike trail goes in to the woods and it's right there. I was like, okay, so I'll go. All right, I'm gonna get some pictures and then we are going to head to the next spot. That was a national story here in Rock Hill. Stay tuned. All right, here we are at our next spot. This is where the Friendship 9 took place back in 1961, and it actually happened right here in what is now Counter. It was originally the McCrory lunch spot. I can't go in there, but it is where they did these 9 guys did a sit-in. They sat at the lunch counter, and it was an all-white counter. You know, all the white people could only sit there. And they were arrested for it, and they ended up not putting bail. They didn't post bail at all. They actually sat in there for 100 days, and they were the only group of all the sit-ins that happened around the country at that time. They were the only group, or they were the first to not post bail. And they sat there the whole 100 days. Let me go across right. And they called them the Friendship 9 because 8 out of the 9 actually went to Friendship Junior College. And yeah, so that's a little bit of Rock Hill history for you. But I'm actually on Main Street now, and so yeah, there it is right there. That's where it took place. It's right over there. They got a whole section. If you go in the door over here, they have a whole section of like history and stuff about the jail no bail and other things that happened, all the civil rights movements and everything of that time. So yeah, it's a little bit of our downtown. But obviously I can't go in Counter because they're actually open for eating right now, and plus there's music playing, and I don't want to get my video copyrighted. So let's see. Also, the guy who owns Counter over here is an amazing chef. So if y'all are ever in Rock Hill, check out Counter. Amazing food in there. And I will go show you one of my little local hangouts down here. I'll go here every once in a while with one of my coworkers. We'll go hang out, have a drink and stuff after work. Let's see here. Try not to get run over. Right there at the Main Street bottle shop is one of my hangouts. Let's see if I can get it to cooperate. There it goes. See, right here where that white sign is, that, or the chair, white chair, that's the Main Street bottle shop. Great place to go. Just grab a drink. Also right here you have Amelie's. It actually used to be a bank, so when you go inside, get a cup of coffee or whatnot, you'll see the old bank. Gosh, I cannot get this thing like working today. You'll actually see the old bank security thing where they stored all the money. I'll go show you this cool fountain we have. If it's, I doubt it's turned on because it's been so cold here, but we'll go walk up there anyway. And I do want to add to the Friendship 9 thing that they did that as, like, some of you may know, it was like to bring awareness to integration. That's why they did that. But yes, and also they still have the seats marked where the 9 guys sat. Those seats are still marked today with their names and where they sat at. It was the 5 and Dime, and then that place closed down, and now that they have it, or now that it's Counter, they still have the seats there and everything. So it's just really neat that they kind of kept their memory alive, and they finally got a formal apology. Like, I want to say it was like, I can't remember if it was like 90s or early 2000s, but yes, they did finally get a formal public apology. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got to show this to you. Yeah, this fountain is still going, but it's frozen out here. Holy moly. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just like caught off guard right now. But yeah, really neat piece of history. It was like national news when it happened, so we got that little piece of history here in Rock Hill. But check this out, guys. This is that fountain I was telling y'all about. Yeah, it's definitely not working like it should right now. It is frozen over. Holy freaking moly. That is insane. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. That is wild. Usually that thing, it's like shooting way up in the air over here. It's usually like way up there. And typically, they used to have an app where you could actually like change the different, like the different ways it like goes up, and the different ways it change, like, because it'll change colors and stuff too. It's funky. Like, it's really cool. But wow, I've never seen the fountain look like that. That is wild. Yeah, it definitely ain't fountaining today. So yeah, another little cool thing about this area. I love my city, guys. I think it's an awesome place to live. But I like to explore. I'm very adventurous. I've always been that way since I was a little girl. Very adventurous. And over there we have a ice skating rink that every year, they started doing it like 5 or 6 years ago, I believe it was. And they they have it till about mid-January. It's already done for the year, but yeah, it's a neat little just ice rink. You can go out there and skate on it, things like that. Oh yeah, there's all kind of like just history out here, cool things to look at. It used to be a Comporium building, which is our local internet and streaming service. So it used to be cable, but obviously cable's not around anymore. But it used to be there, but not anymore. They ended up not using it, and because we all go through AT&T now. So if you get your phones through Comporium, you go through AT&T. So, anyways, I'm going to take some pictures of this fountain because I've never seen this before. Like I said, it's been really cold. We got that snow earlier this week, and it has not really gotten far above freezing at all since that day. So yeah. Alright, I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. Here is our city hall. Right up here. All the flags are still at half staff, I guess from Jimmy Carter's passing, maybe. I'm guessing. But up here, I will show you something. There is a time capsule right here. It was put down here in 92 and it will be opened in 2092. So, cool little thing. I will probably be long gone before then. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be gone before then. And then I was gonna go show you guys our little area out behind the city hall over here. And our library is actually right next to it. So here is the back side of the city hall. And there is our library. I spent many a days in this thing doing research papers and reading books and stuff. So yeah, grew up a lot going to that library. Now I don't go as much, but I still enjoy reading, but I'm more of like a nonfiction reader. But also, we have a festival every year in the spring. It's called Come See Me. And this whole area, they have an event called Beach Bash, and they'll have a band out here. And then over here, this place will be flooded with people all throughout here. People will be dancing out there in front of the band. But yeah, this whole place. And even over there, they have like little blow-up things, like bouncy houses for kids and food trucks and all kind of vendors set up over there. It's a good time if the weather's not freezing. This past year, it was freezing cold out here. And then I want to show y'all another cool thing up here. Some of you, or probably a lot of you, knew of the Susan Smith case where she, oh God, too close, where she drowned her kids in her car down up in Union, South Carolina. The prosecuting lawyer, his office is actually here in Rock Hill, and I will show it to you. So it's just right over here by City Hall. So yeah, Elrod Pope Law Firm, that's him. So yep. So here in Rock Hill we have a lot. Oh God, y'all were like all messed up. Why is this thing not? Ugh, this camera. So yeah, there's a lot in Rock Hill. A lot of little things, like little hidden gems, you know? It's just cool things, you know? I'm gonna try to figure out where to go next. Those were the main things I had for y'all today, but I think I'm just gonna walk back to my car and think of another place because I don't really feel like going home yet. I kind of want to keep showing y'all around my hometown. I love it here. I mean, I don't think I'll ever like move away permanently. Yeah, I like it that much here. Here we are at Winthrop University, and this is Tillman Hall. I don't know that they still use that name, but that's the way I've always known it as, so that's what I'm going to call it for now. But yeah, and this fountain right here, well, sometimes, well, it used to, I don't know if they still let it run, but it's actually they actually just restored it. But back when I was young and I would be on my way to elementary school a lot, we would pass by here and this whole fountain would just have like icicles hanging all over it in the wintertime. So yeah, they just got it up and running again after all these years, and it was pretty much a big thing because it's like a historical piece to the college. So yeah, that's also where the president of the college, that's where his office is in this building. I've actually been up top. Fun fact, again, I used to work here at Winthrop University, and up here in these top rooms, it's empty. There's nothing up there, but you can actually see where students have from back in I think the oldest one I saw was like 1920s, maybe earlier. I actually have pictures of it, but where they like sign their name and everything in the class of such and such. So it's pretty neat. Now I'm not going to go in any of these buildings today, but I will show you some of the older buildings of the college, and we'll just walk around the whole campus. It's not like humongous or anything, but and I'll actually show you the building I used to work in. Here is Margaret Nance Hall. This is one of the original dorms to the college back when this was an all-girls school. This was one of the dorms here. I don't know if it's co-ed and all that stuff. I'll be honest, I don't know. But yeah. So this was one of the original buildings. And I believe that the one right next to it, it's got a bunch of like rooms in it as well. Let me get over. I think it finally became a co-ed school, females and males, in the 80s, I believe it was, but I could be wrong. Okay, so the building beside the Margaret Nance Hall, this is actually Bancroft Hall. So yeah, this is another thing of dorms right here. And we're gonna go through here and I'll show you the building I used to work in. So here is what we call the West Center, and it is the physical education building. And this is the building I worked in when I worked here. I worked for facilities management. I did the janitorial, I was on janitorial staff, and I really liked my job. And then here is the pool. I don't even know if they ever opened back up the pool, to be honest with you. It looks like it is humid in here. Yeah, it's there. I don't know if you can see in there too much, but it's kind of hard with all that moisture on the window. But that's the pool room, and then they have a weight room in there. There's just some classrooms in there, that kind of thing. Some courts, like 4 different basketball courts in there. It was cool. I enjoyed that job a lot. And then you got, I know that's building right through there is like art. There's like a lot of art that goes on in that area right over there. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Sorry about that. I actually ran into some people that I actually knew from when I worked here. This is the Johnson Hall, so over here is where they do their dance and theater, those kind of things. It's a really cool building in there. I've walked around. And this one right here, that is a dormitory. I can't remember. It starts with an R, but I can't remember the exact name of it. But there's a lot of like international students that stay in there when they come to college here. So this is the DeGiorgio Student Center. Down below you have like some food options down there. Second story is like a sitting area. They have gaming, a little gaming area up there, and then up top I think it's like offices as well as like classrooms and things of that nature. And they also have meetings in that big center room, like right there. It's really nice. I've been in there. They have big important meetings in that room. And that's off right there is the book room, so you can go in there and buy your textbooks as well as any other books you might want to read. On the other side of that building is the West Center I actually just showed y'all. And the old gymnasium used to be right over here, but it was let me back up. It used to be right in here, but they tore it down. It had the swimming pool and everything. If I can get a picture, I will insert it here so you can see what it used to look like. But yeah, they tore it down and built the West Center and the DeGiorgio Student Center. Side of this construction is where they recently just tore down the 2 dorm buildings. It was Richardson was right here, and then you had Wofford over there, and they were built in the 80s, and then they ended up having some structural issues, so they shut them down and tore them down. So yeah, that's them. I actually helped clean those buildings a couple of times. I'll find a picture and post it, or I'll put it in about right here. Actually, I'll try to get a better view, and then so you can kind of see. This is Thompson Hall here. That's where the food area is, as well as dorms are in there. But like, go right in, and the food hall's in there. Okay, so I'm gonna get a shot right here, and then I'll put in a picture right now, so you can kind of see what it used to look like right there. And then I'm gonna show you another clip in front of this Burns Auditorium over here out front, and I'll show you when they changed the name for a horror film that they shot here. I don't think it was that great of a horror movie, but it was called Asylum, and they filmed it here on the campus. I'll do a shot, and then I'll put a picture up of when they changed the name of it and everything. So here is Burns Auditorium. It was constructed in 1939, and they actually just got done totally revamping it on the inside. It was dilapidating badly. It needed some serious TLC. I always like this tree right here. It's kind of cool how it grew. I guess the word would be they totally renovated it on the inside. It's really pretty in there. I haven't been in since they've opened it back up. They actually recently just finished it. And there's also a bunch of other buildings to the campus. There's like one there. There's some more off in the distance over there. But oh my goodness, this video will go on and on. I mean, it's nothing like, you know, Clemson University or anything like that big, but it's a decent size college. But this is the shot that they used in the movie Asylum. you see right here. And this was actually the different name that they put in of the school. So yeah, that's what they do. And a lot of people, they come here and they do their graduation pictures. A popular spot for that. You'll see them a lot of times when I'm driving by. I'll look over and right there, and I'll see them taking their pictures and everything. At the end, you know, April, May, and then on in sometime in December and stuff, depending on when they graduate and whatnot. But now I'm just going to head back to in front of Tillman Hall and get in my car. And I think I'm going to call it a day here and go ahead and wrap up the video here. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's a little something I thought of last night to do. Show you around my town a little bit. Some cool history, some neat things I think are neat. And that's all I got. That's all I got for today, guys. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.